Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Out to short. In time to Bone. And an easy out to start the game. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
There's the strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Just missed. Two out, space is empty.
Come on, Zach.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that is out of play. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So, man aboard, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. Fought off foul. Olsen off of first with 2 away. That's to third. Slides for the stop. And that's a great play for the out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
This is Bryson Stott. The wind of the pitch. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That misses the zone. And the count is 1-1. This one popped up. Verdugo running hard. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Turner now. That one fouled off. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Way high. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Hammer, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And here comes Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the outside edge.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Sale delivers. That one misses. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Batting
guy at the
fifth,
plate was
the
not going to
right
help him
fielder,
out by
Nick
swinging at something out of the zone.
Castellanos.
First and second, 2 outs. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And Sale deals. Down and in, moved his feet. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Sale ready. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now batting Max Kepler. Right through there for a strike. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Fouled off. He was late. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bases loaded. 2 down. Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna there. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave them loaded. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. And here's the rookie catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one fouled off. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one way inside. He goes down looking.
Batting fifth, the second
And here
baseman,
comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one in there across the letters. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. No score here in the second. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that just misses. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next one misses, and a full count now.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Right side. Stott over to first in time. And Albies is retired. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And he deals. In the dirt, 2-2. This one in the air. Olson has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 4.
Here's the rookie third baseman. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And delivers outside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ground ball. Olsen steps on first for the out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas will hit next. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That misses the zone. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike. That's a slider for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stop. In now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Olsen makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Wheeler back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
And he swings over the top there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Acuna batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Ripped, but it curls foul. Popped up. Riley in position. And a quick out, number 1.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Walked his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fair ball.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And he's already singled in this game. And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. Bohm off of first with 2 away. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is the inning. Phillies strand 1, and we are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
That one hit to right. And that's a foul ball. And a foul ball. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here is Matt Olson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And ball one. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Now a fly ball to right center. Castellanos moves on it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Here comes Real Muto. In there at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olson, and Real Muto is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the third baseman. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In for a strike. Now 1-2. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Drake Baldwin. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one missing low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Out to short. Turner whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The batter number 1, second base, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the outside edge. Yeah, that's ball 2. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Albies leads off first with 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Strike him out.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. In there safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harold.
2 on, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. There's one over to first, safe.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out to short, Turner. They take the force out, and that is the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. And we back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive, gets to it with a slide, fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one outside, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That's hard hit on the line. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The batter, number 7.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Trey Turner at the plate. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Beats to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Angel De Los Santos getting ready to go. Lee also throwing. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, one out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rojas at third. Turner at first. One gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. A walk, and he's also singled. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still no score. Top 6. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Wheeler back to work. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Just missed.
21.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Austin Riley at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. The Braves hitless so far in the game. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Let's go, Phillies.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's the pitch to Olson. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Let's go, Phillies.
Ground ball to Bohm. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Allen handles, throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Albies to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
And now it's JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So we go to the top of the 7th. So here's the Braves designated hitter. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. That one hooked foul.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He breaks up the no-no with a homer. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. Kepler going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll circle the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Joe Ross. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And a bunt towards third. And that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. And that's way high. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think he
caught him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
One down, Phillies down a run. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. That got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. One down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Turner runs on the ground. Zips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. That's inside. 1-0. 2 down. Go ahead run at scoring position. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. A 2-run shot, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Here comes Austin Riley. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way.
Now pitching for the
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies,
Number
Tanner
58,
Banks.
Tanner.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And it stays fair. Olsen around second, headed for third. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. There's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Goes down looking. And he dives in ahead of the tag.
Well, he throws it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get him in the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Real Muto in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tying run at the plate. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And he gets back in. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. So coming into the game now on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He's the new third baseman. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. He's already homered here in this one. Banks back to work. Ground ball right side. Stop. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone. A solo shot. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
1 out, base is empty. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. And that bunted towards third. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Verdugo around second. Relay throw to third. Tries to get back and save.
All over that one right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught it out front and ripped it into the gap. Hit that.
Runner breaks for third. Puts a bunt down. Sosa. Tags the runner. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered in this game. Runners on the move. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel
Now pitching for
Max
the Phillies,
Lazar comes on now.
50.
well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Austin Riley. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And here is
Leading up
Johan
for the
Rojas.
Phillies, the center fielder.
De Los Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. On the ground to first, Olson takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs.